feel called to create something or to start something like maybe a mission, a movement, or a purpose-driven project? But yet you keep hearing these voices in your head telling you, who are you to lead on such a thing? What do you know? What if you fail? Or where do you even start from? Do you know that most of the visionaries that you see and admire, did not actually have a complete plan when they started? Let me repeat. Most of the visionary leaders that you see, that you admire, when they started, they did not have a complete plan. But there was something that was key. They had this strong burden, the strong feeling that they are called to create a change, and they were willing to step out to start the change. On this edition of Good Success with Coach Tammy, I'll be sharing with you 3 key things that are actually important for you to start. Welcome to another edition of Good Success with Coach Tammy. Alright then, I mentioned that. Do you feel called, to create something or to start something? Could be a mission, a movement, or purpose-driven project. But those voices in your head are not making it easy for you. They keep telling you, who are you to start this? What do you know? How can you lead on this if you fail? Or where do you even start from? You keep hearing those voices in your head. Like I mentioned before, most of the visionary leaders that you see, they did not have a complete plan before they started. But one key thing was this: they knew they were called to create a change. I want to quickly share with you on this edition 3 C's. I call them the 3 C's that are important for you to start. Number 1 C is the clarity. You need to understand the why behind the calling. Yes, you are called to do something. Yes, you are called as a visionary leader to pioneer something. But what is the why? What is the reason behind the calling? Number 2, you need confidence. That's the second C. You need confidence. Now listen to this. Not a complete confidence in the fact that you know all the things you are meant to be doing, but just the confidence to know that it is okay for you to learn while leading. Let me repeat that. The confidence to know that it is very okay for you to learn while you are leading. You don't need to have the whole complete plan and the whole complete picture, but you're willing to learn. You're hoping to learn while you are leading. So that's the second C. The third C is that you need a community. And I call this a strategic community, not just any other community. For instance, in your community, you need a mentor, someone who will be able to mentor you, someone who has gone ahead of you. You need a coach, someone who can coach you, who can lead you onto the next step, who can help you define the steps you should be taking. And you need good friends, strategic friends to cheer you on the journey. So you see, you don't need the complete plan in order to start. It is time for you to silence all those voices, okay? Those voices speaking to you, telling you it's not possible for you to champion that which has been put into your mind to do. You need these 3 C's. Number 1, clarity, the reason behind the calling. 2, confidence, knowing that it's okay for you to learn while you're leading. 3, community. You need strategic community that will help you. Now, you know I like gleaning wisdom from the good book, the Bible. So quickly, I'm just going to give an example of someone in the Bible that had a calling to create something, to start something. And I'll confirm the 3 C's that I've just mentioned. The person I'm talking about is Nehemiah. Now, Nehemiah has a calling to rebuild the walls of a nation. So that's a purpose-driven project. Now, number one, clarity. It was clear. It was clear on the why behind the calling. If you read Nehemiah chapter 1 and chapter 2, you will see that it was clear on the why behind the calling. So he didn't just run with the calling. There was a clarity. So he moved from the place of calling to clarity. Number 2C that I mentioned was confidence. He had the confidence to embark on this thing. He had the confidence to embark on this assignment. You will see that prior to this time, he didn't have the experience to step into the role of a visionary leader, a builder, at the same time a strategic person, because if you read the accounts of the mission that he did, you will see that he stepped into so many roles. He was like a visionary leader leading the people. He was working as a builder. He was working as a military strategist. He filled so many roles. Yet he did not have a prior experience before he did this. But he had the confidence to know that he can learn, while leading. And the third thing is that he had the community, the strategic community that we're talking about. He reached out to people in high levels like the king. He went to the king for resources. He reached out to a community of people who also engaged with him to do the rebuilding of the walls. So you can see these 3 C's were clearly highlighted in the life of Nehemiah. A person like you who was called to do something, he never had a prior experience before doing such. So you see, don't allow those voices to tell you that you cannot pioneer what has been placed in your heart to do. So I'm challenging you today as a visionary leader, rise, be clear, have the confidence and find the right community. Now, if you need help to move from the place of calling to clarity, that's where I step in. I can step in as a strategic support to help you. As a visionary leadership coach, that is what I am called to do, to help people like you who wants to become visionaries. So if you'd like me to support you, why don't you go to our website, www.coachingforgoodsuccess.com, and I will gladly support you on this journey. Don't be stuck. Don't allow those voices to get you stuck. It is time to start, and I'm here to help you. Until I come your way next time on another edition of Good Success with Coach Tammy, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and be ready for the next episode. But don't forget, don't get stuck. If you need help, I'm here to help you. Bye for now.